It is the simplest game in television. One participant, 21 questions, and all that is required is the ability to tell the truth.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
People are willing to expose everything about themselves, their families, their lives.
That answer is true.
This is a human drama that unfolds before America's eyes.
This is the moment of truth.
We're on question number 10.
All right, question 10.
Have you ever worn women's underwear? That one was actually submitted anonymously via the email.
Yes. Now,
love to know this story.
does put on count as
I don't know. I would say...
It's not like I put them on and went to the office, but I was curious. Me and my wife were just being silly.
Okay.
I said, dang, those look uncomfortable. She said, here, try them on. I did. I was right. So I guess if that counts as worn, then that would be yes, then I have. All right. Question. This is becoming a little more embarrassing as we go along. It's getting a little tougher.
Also on the moment of truth, periodically they will bring on guests to be a part of that question, and we have a guest for this one too.
Really?
Yeah, your mama's on the line.
Oh no.
Hi, Ma.
Good morning. How's everybody?
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
I love you.
Hey, you better answer whatever question it is correct. I'm listening.
Okay, where's the button?
He has one question that he does not have to answer, but he doesn't have any control of the next question.
If it's about my mom, this might be a good one.
All right,
yeah.
Question number 11. Do you think your mama is overweight?
Are you kidding? That's the question.
Do you think your mama is overweight?
Well, if you look at it from a standpoint of the government and dietitians, they say that we're all overweight, that we're all obese. Everybody in America is because of our eating habits. Mm-hmm. So if you look at it from their perspective, then the answer would probably be yes. We could all use a few pounds lost.
But I'm asking, do you think? And I don't care what the government thinks. I'm asking what you think.
And if you ask my mom, when she's here, she would probably say, because she has said to me in the past few weeks, as a matter of fact, I need to lose a few pounds. So if you ask her, she would say she probably needed it.
Right. But I'm asking you.
Well, now, is it my opinion? Are you talking from a health standpoint? Listen, I love my mom. Mom, I love you, and I could care less if she's 300 or 130. It doesn't matter to me. She's my mom, and I love her.
Well, just make it clear, I'm not 300, okay?
Well,
and you could try the rest of the morning show to evade this question, but you might as well go ahead and answer it.
Do you think your mama is overweight?
I don't think that she's overweight. I think that I don't think she's at the ideal weight for her height and her age. So from a health standpoint, then yes, I think she could probably lose a few pounds. But is she overweight from no. I think she's perfect the way she is.
That's a fair enough answer.
Is that fair enough?
That's fair enough.
Oh, is that
Mom, is that accurate?
Honey, that is a perfect answer. I'm glad you didn't ask me if I were overweight.
All right. Well, that was the toughest, most uncomfortable question thus far.
You did well.
That's tough, having the person on the line that you're asking the question about. All right, well, Mom, I love you. I know you got to get to work.
Okay.
Well, now you have some of the most diverse group of friends. I mean, just radio friends, and then friends from church, and just from all over the place.
Sure.
And I don't have them on the phone. Just
I think people just feel sorry for me.
Question number 12 has to do with those friends.
Okay.
Do you believe that you are smarter than all your friends?
No. No, now there are some of my friends that I believe I'm smarter than, and there are by far more of my friends that I'm not smarter than. And it depends on the topic and the subject that you're talking about, too, because I think we all are, as people, are drawn to different things, and so we learn about different things more so than because we're passionate about those things. Like, Frank, you're my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
that you could tell me way more about the band than I would know. And wrestling.
True.
And magic. I mean, there's lots of subjects that you're, but,
But just in general.
Sure.
Smarter.
No.
No. Okay.
No. The answer would be no. That's an easy one.
All right. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to ask some of these questions. You tell me what you think Gator's going to say, okay?
Okay.
Question.
So these are yes or no questions?
These are pretty well yes and no questions.
All right.
Question 13. If you saw your friend's spouse with another man or woman, would you tell that friend? What do you think Gator will say?
It would have helped if you'd have told me if it was a man or a woman. I think he would tell his buddy if it was his wife, but I'm not sure if it goes the other way around.
So you say yes?
I'll tell you this. It wouldn't matter to me either way. My answer would be the same.
I think he'd probably have to, yes.
You know what? What I would probably do first is go to whichever one of them's cheating.
The person and try to
I would
understand
say, listen, either you tell them or I'm going to.
Yep.
And I'd give them about a week, and I'd follow up. And if they hadn't told them, then I would tell them. So I think ultimately my answer is yes. So I think he's right there.
Question 14. Would you report a family member to the police if you knew they had committed a crime?
What kind of crime are you talking about?
A crime. Yeah. Well, you think you'll say yes or no?
I think he'd have to do that, too.
Yeah,
I don't think he'd want to, but I think he'd have to.
Sure, it would have to depend on the.
I don't think.
Are you talking about stealing bubble gum from?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I
from
don't
a
think
grocery
he'd report
store?
them for,
I assume when we say crime, it's something big.
I'd like to let the folks know at Kroger, my wife eats grapes while she's shopping. Is that a crime?
I think he would, yes.
Yeah, he's right. I would.
Okay.
I would have to.
And one final one for you. Question 15. Do you secretly think babies are ugly? What do you think he'll say?
I think he'll say no, but I think he actually does.
Wow. I don't think you can lump all babies into one big category, can you?
Well, the parents always think they're cute, but some babies are just ugly.
Now, see, I think this is one of those questions that you say is a yes or no question. It's not really a yes or no question, and I agree with Jeff. I think, I would say that some babies are ugly. And then some babies some of them just look like little old men, and there's no way around it. But for the most part, I would have to say the majority of the babies I've seen are cute. And I would say that.
I'd go along with a lot of them are.
Yeah. We'll give him 3 for 3. Do you accept that answer?
I'll take it.
I think for the most part, that most of them are cute. But there are some. Oh, my goodness. Stick that thing back in there.
That thing's not done.
He ain't done. No.
Cut that in a little green.
Question number 16. Have you ever been caught with an underage girl? Now, this one was submitted anonymously online at countrygiant.com. Have you ever been caught with an underage girl?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, in Nashville. I didn't know it. But if we got time, can I tell? Real quick, here's the story. I was in Nashville. I was a single guy. I can't remember how old I was. Probably 23, 24, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And I had met this young lady at an event in Nashville that was kind of a 21 and older event, and she was even drinking at this event.
Oh, wow.
And so she had called and said, hey, meet me out at this restaurant. So we show up at the restaurant. She orders drinks. She shows an ID to the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
And so, we go around and we drive around and just kind of hang out. And we pull back in because I was dropping her off back at her car later that night. And there's a cop car that's got the lights flashing, a couple of people standing outside near her car, to which she says, oh, no, that's my mom.
Oh, no.
Yeah. True story.
Oh, wow.
And so I got a good talking to by the cops, but they found the fake ID on her, realized that I didn't know. And it's like I think she was 18. 19, something like that.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't like, that bad.
Okay,
but
got it.
All right, so another tough question. More of them still to come.